Hi everyone, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, I'm Lara and I make videos about building your career. In today's video, I want to talk about the strategies for you to follow when you're in a virtual interview. Now, of course, you want to make sure that you have the lighting and the angle and all that kind of stuff set up perfectly, which is very important. But I want to also go through how you portray yourself so that they see that you're the right fit for the job. The top thing that I would say is you want to practice. And I can't say this enough because it's important that you think about what you're going to say. How are you going to highlight what you've done and how are you going to convey that message? Because it's harder to do that in a virtual interview and you want to make sure that it counts. So if they ask you a question, you don't want to be surprised. You want to answer honestly and you want to make eye contact. Now keep in mind, don't have that camera too close and at a bad angle because that could be distracting. Now I want to tell you, I previously made a video about how to make a great first impression and I'll leave that in the description below. It's really great. I cover how scientifically it's proven that in 7 seconds a first impression is formed. So I recommend you check that out after this video to help you along the way. Now this is one of the best advantages of having a virtual interview is using sticky notes. Now you can put those all around the computer. If you've got a wall behind your computer, stick them on the wall. Put all of those key phrases that you want to talk about, anything that you really want to mention, put it on the sticky note. Nobody's going to know. Take advantage of that opportunity. You can even use words from the job description so that you can incorporate them in what you're talking about. Take advantage of that. With those sticky notes, you're going to write down 3 things. Be positive, smile, and be confident. Because the last thing that you need is as the interview progresses, you start noticing your smile kind of goes down, your confidence starts to deteriorate, and that's not going to happen. You're going to go back to that sticky note and you're going to tell yourself, be positive, smile, and be confident. Because that's how you're going to be in that interview. The next thing I want to tell you is about studying your resume. So you want to be able to outline the things that you have listed because they're going to have that right in front of them. And a lot of times candidates will write up a resume and then start sending it out for months and months and they forget about the little details that are in there. So you want to study it and then you want to quote it. So you want to say things like, as you can see in my resume or as you can see in my professional portfolio, I have worked alongside, and then you state more information, or I have this many years of experience, and then you continue with that. You want to give some detail and loop it back to some of the things that are in the job description so that you highlight that you have those skills and that it's right there in front of them. Another thing that's really important is don't be afraid to take notes during your interview. So if they're talking about potentially a second interview or more details about the company or what you would be doing in the role if you got the job, you want to just say, thank you, I'm just going to make a few notes, and you write them down. Don't type it because that can be distracting with the keyboard, but you want to write them down. That shows that you're taking initiative and that you're taking the job seriously. Now I'll tell you, in my hundreds and hundreds of interviews that I've done, anybody who writes notes about what I'm giving them and any feedback definitely impresses me 100%. So take advantage of that. You have that book and pen in front of you and start writing down a few things that they talk about so that you can use that as leverage later on. So when they're asking you questions like, why do you want to work here? Or why should we hire you? Now, part of your strategy is to win them over, right? Okay, so you're going to show enthusiasm, you're going to show confidence, and you're going to show them that that job is meant for you. Now, do you really want to have so many interviews and not get any job? Or do you want to just get this job? So you're going to have to put in the work so that it can pay off. Okay, so at the end of your interview, you want to make sure that you have questions prepared. I've actually done a video about what questions to ask at the end of your interview. There's great examples there. I definitely think you should take those questions and ask them in your interview. I'll leave the link in the description below so you don't miss out on that video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, I'm going to leave all the video links that I've mentioned today in the description so it can further help you with your virtual interview. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a like, and I would love for you to subscribe so you don't miss any videos about building your career. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.